Hey, Fight fans, Marcos Villegas here with the IBF welterweight champion of the world, Mr. Shawn Porter, who will defend his title this weekend against Kell Brook at the StubHub Center, a place where a lot of memorable fights over the years have taken place. Seeing that you're going to fight at this venue and just venues overall that just have something about them. When you get in there, do you feel that emotion might take over, or it makes you extra emotional?
Yeah, for me, it's the energy. I don't really think it's emotion so much as it is energy. And I can't wait to get out there in front of it, man. I already know. I can feel it. I know what's coming. All the fight fans are coming out. They're coming to support me. And the whole card is great, and I think that's what makes the StubHub such a great place to fight at. It's top to bottom. You got good action, and definitely in the main event, Showtime Shawn Porter against Kell, Not So Special Brook. It's going down August 16th at the StubHub.
I've heard you make a point about that he's not so special in your eyes. What about him is not so special? Why do you think he's just normal?
I can say it at this point. We're a couple of days from the fight. Anything that may disrespect him or his team, I mean, obviously I don't want to do that, but at the same time, I can be realistic, and realistically, I don't see anything special about Kell Brook. And trust me, I'm going to keep looking, and when I get in the ring, I'm going to find something. I'm going to dissect it, get rid of it, and take him out.
To you, what is special when you see? What are qualities of a special person?
I won't even pick on me, but I'll go down the list. We'll start with Floyd Mayweather. Respect to him. Unbelievable defense, unbelievable quickness, and he's got the best counters in the world. We've seen it. Go down the list. Manny Pacquiao, unbelievably quick, uses that southpaw position and uses it to the best of his ability. Hands down, one of the best southpaws out there. You take a look back, all the way back to my favorite fighter, Marvin Hagler, had both quickness and power, and he was able to box and pressure punch. Those guys have something special. I pointed out something special about every one of those guys. People asking me if I'm worried about Kell's right hand. No, I'm not, because that's one punch. You got one thing for me to worry about? No problem. Simple as that.
You know, looking at it, Kell, he's had, I believe, 32 fights, but do you recall a situation in which the first time you saw Kell Brook ever, and what were your thoughts?
The first fight I caught was when he fought Sinchenko.
Okay.
And I was impressed. I thought he did what he needed to do to win that fight. I thought he looked good. Then, obviously, you got to dig deep. I went all the way back as far as I could to his early, how he looked, and all the way up until then. And I mean, I checked out Carson Jones. That's a fight that everybody picks on. He looked so-so in that one. You know, even in the rematch, he's still, in my opinion, he looked better, but he looked so-so. So I'm expecting this guy to come in 32-0, be the strongest he's ever been, the most powerful he's ever been, the most in shape he's ever been, and I expect it to be a great fight.
No, you mentioned that you were impressed by that Sinchenko fight, but now that you've been in camp and really training for him and just getting just involved in everything that has to do with him, has your view changed on him in that aspect?
Not really, because you take a look at what worked. That's what I did. I took a look at what worked in that fight, and again, like you said, when you go through training camp, I'm in the mirror thinking, I can't let that work. Yeah. That's not going to work. And that's my mindset, man. It's confidence, it's not cockiness. And when I get in the ring, I say I'm not going to let that work, and I'm going to stop whatever he has. I mean, if you go and you take a look back at Devin Alexander, we knew what he could do, and I just wouldn't let what he does good work. I wouldn't allow it. And that goes on for my entire career. Whatever you do good, I'm not going to allow it.
Now, I know you've been in camp in Vegas for a long time now, and I catched on your Instagram that you know, at times fighters need to get out and do things, and you told me in an interview last week we did that you love watching movies, and I saw that you caught the Ninja Turtles. Oh, were you a huge fan growing up?
I was, and trust me, man, training camp is very hard. I went to the 10 o'clock showing, didn't start till about 10:30, and I was nodding off thinking, oh, this is so great, you know what I mean? It was a really good movie. They did a really good job with it.
Who was your favorite turtle growing up?
Who was your favorite turtle growing up?
Mine, honestly, was Donatello.
Donatello. And in the movie, you saw the movie, right?
Yeah,
Who was your favorite in the movie?
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. There you go. So, I mean, it made you like, oh, okay, this is cool. Now, me, I kind of think I have more of a personality like a Michelangelo, always trying to have fun, so he was my favorite growing up, and it showed up in the movie, man. I was so proud of him.
We kind of went off tangent, but I'm glad we could have a moment about the movie. Mentally, playing the fight in your head,
yes, sir.
How are you going to beat Kell?
I played it a number of ways, to be honest with you. I think there's only one way to play it, and that's every single type of way that you envision it coming out. So I'm not going to give a prediction. I have seen it going 12 rounds. I've seen it going 4 rounds. I've seen it going 5. I've seen it going 8, me banging on him and him just quitting. I've seen it a number of different ways. How it plays out in the ring obviously remains to be seen. But my team is confident. I'm confident. We have a game plan. We're going to stick to it and still at the end of the night.
Shawn, thank you very much. We can't wait. Defending his title against Kell Brook this Saturday at the StubHub Center. Showtime, Shawn Porter.
Thanks, Marcos.